Hi and welcome back to my channel Starry Address. This channel is for people who want to learn Vedic astrology, beginners to advanced. I'm Payal, I'm a Vedic astrologer. I'm here to help you live your life to the fullest by understanding your stars and getting in sync with them. If you have a question related to your birth chart, you can comment down your birth details and I will look into your birth chart and answer any questions that you might have as quickly as I can. You can also book a private astrology consultation with me by going to www.starryaddress.com. I want to thank people who have shared with me their birth details in the previous videos. I have tried to reply to all of you, but if I've missed somebody, note that I will reply to you as quickly as I can. This video is a part of a playlist where I'm discussing the planets in your birth chart. I've already discussed Sun, Moon, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and Mercury in the previous videos. This video is all about Rahu and Ketu. Now, Rahu and Ketu are not exactly physical planets or celestial bodies. They're actually the intersection between the moon's orbit and the ecliptic. But in Vedic astrology, we treat them as planets in your birth chart. Before we deep dive into the discussion on Rahu and Ketu, if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. Also like and share this video. This will encourage me to make more content for you on this channel. Okay, let's start the discussion on Rahu and Ketu now. Rahu and Ketu, as I was saying, are not exactly physical planets or celestial bodies. They're actually the intersection between the moon's orbit and the ecliptic. Rahu is also known as the north node of the moon, and Ketu is also known as the south node of the moon. I feel Rahu and Ketu should be introduced together because they are highly linked with each other. Whatever I want to tell you about Rahu and Ketu, I have summed up in 5 points. Let's go through each one of them together. The first thing that I want to discuss is that both Rahu and Ketu are deeply connected with pending karmas, spiritual awakening, and liberation. They represent the things in your life that you need to focus on, your true purpose in life. Rahu and Ketu operate in very different ways, but their goal is the same: spiritual awakening, spiritual enlightenment. Rahu gives you extreme hunger and obsession. It even makes you selfish. Rahu enables you to chase your goals. It gives you limitless desires. Ketu, on the other hand, gives you blockages, gives you obstacles. Ketu gives a certain detachment from worldly desires as well. It gives a detachment from duties and responsibilities as well. And with this tug of war between material desires on one hand and complete detachment on the other, do individuals actually propel towards self-realization? They understand the true meaning of life, the duality of the world that we live in. Now, this was Rahu and Ketu on a very higher level. In the next point, let's see their actual behavior in your birth chart. As per mythology, Rahu represents the head of the serpent and Ketu represents the body. So Rahu technically does not have a body and Ketu does not have a head. In this way, they're both incomplete. And this is exactly what they represent in your birth chart: incompleteness, unfulfillment, lack of contentment, lack of satisfaction. So wherever Rahu and Ketu are placed in your birth chart, that area of your life, you will feel a certain sense of incompleteness and a certain sense of unfulfillment in that area. Rahu and Ketu also bring a lot of confusion, a lot of illusionment and deception in the area. I read somewhere that Rahu represents the confusion of ignorance and Ketu represents the confusion of certainty. And I think that perfectly describes Rahu and Ketu. Okay, let's move to the third point, which is about the strength of Rahu and Ketu in your birth chart. Now, Rahu and Ketu are both not assigned direct rulership of any zodiac sign in your birth chart. Rahu, as per some astrology textbooks, co-rules the zodiac sign of Aquarius with Saturn, and Ketu co-rules the zodiac sign of Scorpio with Mars. Rahu is also known to be exalted in Gemini, and Ketu is known to be exalted in Sagittarius as per some astrology textbooks. But this is very debatable, and frankly, to check the strength of Rahu and Ketu in your birth chart, you do not need to focus on the zodiac sign that much. What you need to focus on is the house placement and the dispositor of the house. So, for both Rahu and Ketu, because they are shadow planets, they don't work independently or on their own. They work as per the dispositor of the house where they are placed in. So, if the dispositor is strong and well placed and is working positively in your birth chart, then Rahu and Ketu will also work well for you in your birth chart. The next thing that I want to mention about Rahu and Ketu is that they both have the capacity to propel an individual towards extreme career and professional success. When the Vedic astrology textbooks were written, perhaps ambition was not considered a very positive thing. In today's world, we understand that no transformative kind of success can be achieved without Rahu and Ketu in the mix. The intelligence, the hunger, the obsession that Rahu can give you, and the curiosity and the intellect that Ketu can give you is completely unmatched. In fact, Rahu and Ketu Mahadashas are one of the most transformative periods in one's life, and they are not always all bad. Rahu also represents, the modern technology, out of box thinking, ideas, unknown. So you can only imagine that without these qualities, success in modern day world is not possible. In the final point, I want to talk about the cost of the success, the luxuries, the fame that Rahu and Ketu will bring. So Rahu and Ketu can, as I said, bring a lot of career success, fame, luxuries, and whatnot. But there will be a cost to that. Rahu and Ketu do have some malefic energy in them. They will generally bring their malefic energy in at least one aspect of the significance of the house where they sit in. And that can be confirmed by reading the full chart. The negative influence of Rahu and Ketu in your birth chart is generally expressed as a lack of contentment, lack of fulfillment, incompleteness, confusion, lack of clarity, disillusionment, and a lack of direction as well. In fact, a lot of people in the dasha of Rahu and Ketu visit astrologers or develop an interest in astrology. That is me included. Well, that was all about Rahu and Ketu. I hope you found this video useful. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel and also like and share this video. I hope to see you in another video on Starry Address.